Hello everyone and welcome to the TakeFlight Discord server. This is a little rundown of how to navigate the server, how to sign up for classes, and how to make sure that Discord is working the way you want it to with our server, right? So this is a desktop guide. If you do things on mobile, things will be different. Just keep that in mind. Um, First things first, you're going to appear here on the welcome screen. Come up here, read the rules. Probably have already done this as you probably found the link for this video right down here. Um, Make sure you follow these rules, of course. I'm not going to talk too much about them, just make sure you read them, right? Then what you're going to do is you're going to come up here to channels and roles. This is the bread and butter for how to make sure you have access to everything that you want access to in the Discord to tailor your experience. So the important things here, of course, I would recommend going through all of this and signing up for anything that you want to sign up for. But the bare bones of what you need to do is pick an airframe, at least one that you fly, preferably. If you don't fly anything, you want to learn, of course, still select the airframes you have so that you can have access to those channels. And then come down here to class signups and sign up for any classes you want. Keep in mind that these are the classes that you are actively going to want to take. So let's say I want to fly the Apache and I want to learn it immediately. I can sign up for the Apache class right now, right? Let's say I want to fly the Apache, but I don't really want to learn it right now. I want to learn it in 12 weeks. I'm going to hold off on signing up for the Apache and only sign up for the classes I want. This helps the instructors know a more accurate count for how many people are going to actually be interested in taking their class, right? And once you're done with the class, if someone doesn't do it for you, you're going to want to come back down and unsign up for the class so that you are no longer an Apache student, right? That is how signing up for a class works. It's that simple, right? Then what you're going to do is you're going to come up over here to browse channels, and you can tailor your experience however you want over here. Um, just a couple of things. I'd recommend having the server info, and of course, if you sign up for a class, you're going to need to make sure that that class is unlocked in the students section. Any other channels, if you're looking for them and can't find them for whatever reason, you can just view them manually here, or you can follow them by checking them in. Another option is to come up here to the Take Flight tab over here and hit Show All Channels. This will override this setting over here and will show you absolutely everything so that you don't, if for instance you don't want to tailor your experience and you just want to see everything, you can just hit that. Once you've done all of that and you've made sure you have access to all the channels, you can come down to the student section. I'm going to be using Rio for the example. However, you can use really any any aircraft that we have classes for are going to be down in the student section. Every channel will have this content guide. This will give you a general overview of this forum system so that you can get a shortcut to any of the classes or any of the important things that are in the actual forum, right? And of course, these are going to be different based on the instructor and how they organize this forum. So that's all this is for. If I want to talk to people, I can go down here to the student lounge. This is where you're going to communicate. You can communicate with instructors here. You can ask them quick questions down in the student lounge. Alternatively, once you've signed up for a class, you're going to want to see the schedule. You can come here. I have it Rio course. Some will have a schedule. There's plenty of ways to organize this, but I have it in Rio course here. You can see that ground school is on June 1st at 3 p.m. This is translated to my local time. You can tell because of this little highlighted box. I've used a Discord timestamp. And it goes over all the things we're going to go over, right? Then the next class for the basic course is the 15th at the same time. And we're going to go over this stuff and etc., right? Here I have my resources on this page. Some people will have resources on a whole different tab. And here you have my instructor schedule. So um, not every instructor is going to do this. Not every instructor is available for one-on-ones. However, we try to be able to accommodate people who have different schedules. So if you aren't able to attend a class, or if you just want to catch up on something, here is my schedule. Um, and this is, of course, just an example of my current schedule. Everything could change, but this is where you can find my schedule. Um, Not all instructors do this. Some instructors will ask you for your schedule and just try to find a time that works for you. Again, everyone does things differently. This is just how I do things. After you have done everything you want to do down in the student section, I also want you to be aware of something called mentors. Mentors, we have it under the General tab, um, is a kind of program we're running where people who are familiar enough with an aircraft to teach concepts will teach you specialized concepts. So let's say, for instance, I am an A-10 pilot and I'm pretty new to the A-10, but I don't really want to take one of these classes. I don't feel like this structured learning approach is for me. I just want to watch some YouTube videos and learn a couple of things, but I'm having trouble dropping GBU 12s, right, which is a guided bomb. I can come down here and I can say, hey, at A10, sorry, I'll just type in mentor and see what comes up. Oh, I don't have the A10 role, so it's not popping up. But if I had the A10 role, the A10 mentor role would appear up, so I can say at A10 mentor, and that would pop up, and I can ping any A10 mentor, and it would actually give them a ping, and I can ask whatever question I want. For instance, how do I drop a GBU 12? And they will give me a quick rundown. They might hop in a voice channel with me and help me out so that I don't need to take one of these scheduled courses. I can just kind of do something ad hoc, right? That's what mentorship program is all about. Alternatively, you can just ask random questions in here. For instance, I want to ask how to use the F-14 radar. I could say, hey, does anyone know how to do this? That could give me a quick, dirty rundown. Doesn't need to be too precise. And someone might respond who's not a mentor, who is just familiar enough with it to help you out, right? That's what the mentorship program is for. So hopefully that has helped you with most everything that you have. Of course, there will be more things coming to this Discord. We'll have more classes over time, but we hope you have a fun time here at Take Flight, and hope that was a good welcome. Goodbye, everyone. Have fun flying.